In this video, we'll talk about what is a floating Javadoc comment and then how to fix it. If I scroll all the way down, you might have noticed that I've written a Javadoc comment, but it didn't actually show up in our generated documentation. So if I scroll through my documentation or the generated documentation, I cannot see that Javadoc comment displayed anywhere. So this is what we're dealing with is called a floating comment. So it does look like a proper Javadoc comment, but it doesn't work. That's because it is not attached to anything. It is just a floating, it's just floating in the file with no class or method or field right after it. So the solution is to actually attach it to a method or a class or a field. For this particular demo, I'm going to attach it to a method called explain benefits. We're just explaining the benefits of auto numbering. And then I'm just gonna put in here a comment saying explanation or print statements can go. So that's just for later if we need it. I'm gonna save and then I'm gonna run the documentation, the Java documentation tool again for that particular program and hit enter. Then I'm going to come back to the generated documentation for our file, and I'm just going to refresh. Now we can see under the method details a method called explain benefits. When I click on that one, then I can get details, or I can actually see the whole documentation comment. So that's what a floating comment is a comment that is not attached to a field or a class or a method. And for that particular example we showed, we attached it to a method. So it's no longer a floating comment. I hope it was useful and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.